My guest is the founder of Bailey Wealth Advisors, Mr. Eric Bailey. Eric, welcome and thank you for sharing this great information you have for us, because as we know, financial literacy is very important.
Thank you for having me, Bobby. And certainly we'd love to share to the community at large what we think is critical to our existence long term.
So on that note there, talk about some of the important points that families need to have in place.
Well, in most instances, families start to approach their finances without looking at it the way it is. It's our philosophy that the business of America is business.
Right.
Every household in America is a business. So if you start with that premise, then you know that you have revenues, you have expenses, and at the end of the day, the household is either profitable or not.
Right.
To the extent you can grasp that concept, then you're going to want to be profitable every month, every quarter, every year. We think that no one's managing that process. So for example, in an average household, what do you think is the largest single expenditure that most people have?
Food?
Taxes. And those taxes go unmanaged each and every year. Most of us just pay taxes.
Right.
We don't have a plan or a strategy for reducing it. Now, you may recall when we were younger, hey, if you walked out the door and left the door open, someone was screaming,
Close that door. Exactly.
Right. Or turn that light out. Why?
Yes.
They wanted to control that expense.
Exactly.
So why is it that we're not doing more to control the tax aspect? Because the more of that money we get to keep, the more we can do for our families long term. Educate our children, plan for our retirement, make sure we can take care of our parents, and have something left for future generations.
Exactly.
So what we're talking about here is specifically family legacy. The 5 things families need to do to ensure that you have generational wealth. Now, when we talk about wealth, we're not just talking about the financial aspect, we're also talking about the human and the intellectual capital that exists within each and every family. So what happens is most families don't look at it to say, what's our vision or mission statement for the family? What do we want the next 3 to 4 to 5 generations to know about our traditions, our culture, the things that we hold important? In addition to that, obviously, we have to weave in what I consider to be the essential aspect, which is the money.
Exactly. Exactly. Eric, I want to thank you very much for sharing this valuable information.
Appreciate
A
you
pleasure.
having us.
It's all about wealth, building financial wealth.